Hi, everybody, and welcome to GOL TV, the Dave Diianni Show, presented by Option 1 Credit Union. I'm DJ Foster, joined by Grand Valley State head soccer coach Dave Diianni. Coach, a good weekend for you. You went 2-0. You welcomed in a good Tiffin team on Friday to your place. They were 6-3-1 coming into the game, so they had a good record, and you were up 3-0 at halftime. You ended up with a 4-0 win. Maria Brown with a couple of goals. Kayla Addison and Lindsay Marlowe also got on the scoreboard. You outshot the Dragons 35-2. It looked like you were completely dominant. Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, I thought our girls played well, and it was a good Tiffin team coming in. And I thought that the game of soccer is very, very built off momentum, and I thought our girls did a good job of coming out strong. I thought we probably should have scored a few more goals in the first half, but three goals is enough, obviously, to be happy with, but their energy was very good. The focus was good. We've had a nice little rivalry with Tiffin in the last couple of years, just in the sense that we play each other quite a bit, and they're always good games, even back with their old coach Rudy Brunell. So, I thought we did a good job. Maria Brown's playing some really good soccer right now. She scored a couple goals this weekend, and Kayla Addison and Aaron Marouz and Ashley Bott, they're leading us, and everybody else is kind of following along.
You welcomed in another Ohio team on Sunday. You had Finley in town. It was senior day, a lot of emotions and everything. You win 2-0. Maria Brown scored a goal before halftime, and then early in the second half, Charlie Socha added a goal for the 2-0 final. Your seventh straight shutout, but I heard your post-game comment, and you didn't seem like you were overly pleased. What's your thought process on that?
Well, I think every coach will find something to nitpick and want to get better at, and I think now when you're doing well and you're playing well and you're winning, that's the time to ask for more. Mm-hmm. When you're down and and maybe struggling, not getting the results, it's more about emotion and fragile egos and self-esteem and things like that. So, what we have a high level of what we're asking our kids in terms of efficiency, both in the attack and energy level and focus. And I think against Finley, we played a really, really solid first 25 minutes. Created a lot of opportunities. We were very energetic, all over the ball. We were organized at the back. Created some great chances and didn't get anything out of it. And I think when you do that, emotionally, you tend to let down. And then we, to our credit, our kids scrapped out, a couple goals, and but that was later in the half. Mm-hmm. And then I didn't think we came with the same focus in the second half, which is unfortunate because I thought Finley did. They kept fighting the entire 90 minutes, and give credit to them, and especially a team that I don't think is going to make the conference tournament, so they're going to probably be out after this weekend, and so give more credit to them than our kids. But I thought we needed to be better, and but we got the win, and we did enough to get there, and it was a good weekend overall.
This weekend, Aaron Marouz assisted on 4 of the 6 goals you guys scored, so she became the all-time career assist leader at Grand Valley State, passing Katie Taffler as one. I think Shannon Carrier was the other one.
She is, yeah.
What kind of accomplishment is that? I mean, there's some good players that have played here, and Marouz has topped them all in the assist category.
Well, Aaron's a very creative, mindset in terms of a soccer player, very technical. And can get balls to places on the field that a lot of girls can't. And even tries to, takes chances and risks with type of balls that she plays. The ball, you just heard goal to Maria Brown, mm-hmm. Where she beats 2 players and lofts it up over 2 players, and Maria Brown kind of climbs over another person to bury just a glorious goal. So Erin's a special kid. She, a special player, special person. She's playing her best soccer right now, which you need to get out of your fifth-year seniors, or seniors in general. And I think she sees that the end is near, and I think she wants to prolong it as long as she can. And we've told all our girls there's not been a program that's come through our team that's come through our program that hasn't had seniors that were playing their best soccer, and that's what you need. It's a long year, and your seniors need to have that urgency to keep playing, and Aaron's doing that, and we feed off that. And the other thing is, I think Ashley Botts is getting double teamed a lot, so that's creating a little bit of space underneath, and Aaron's taking advantage of it.
Sure.
And Ashley's kind of being a great target that Aaron's filling that role underneath, and we're going to keep playing as long as she keeps playing well.
Not only is she the top assist player in Grand Valley history, she also leads the country right now. No one has more assists than her. She's tied for first, I believe. Only one player has scored more goals than Ashley Botts, who has 15. And Kayla Addison's only a few goals behind her with 12. It really seems like your offense is starting to kind of find a nice groove. Would you feel the same way?
Yeah, I think so. We are slow starting, but I think, like I said, everyone's starting to play very well. And we're feeding off each other. That's certainly what's happening. Somebody's getting a goal, they're happy for them, but they want to get their own, or they want to contribute towards it. And again, those are the players that we need to lean on.
Mm-hmm.
We talk a lot about it. They can't have the accolades, but not have the pressure either. So, and they're accepting it, and they want to lead their team. And those 4 players are feeding off each other, and that's without talking about bench players that are doing great, and
right.
And we have a couple players filling in at the attacking mid: Jessica Trost, Charlie Sosha, Autumn Jacobs, and Alyssa Meyer, who doesn't get it much of the accolade either, just in the attack. So we feel really good about how we're playing right now, and hopefully we can continue it.
Yeah, it's a light week for you guys, which I'm sure you're kind of enjoying a little bit as we talked beforehand. You had a rough schedule kind of in the middle of the season, just a lot of travel and games in a certain number of days. But you go to Ferris State this Saturday for your regular season finale. It'll be a noontime start. Now, you beat Ferris 3-1 here in late September, but they're one of the only 5 teams that have scored on you this year. Mm-hmm. So it looks like it's going to be a tough match. Talk about the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Matt Kellogg has their team playing very well. And I think what they're doing is they're winning the games they should win. And I think right now they're second place in our GLIAC, and that's where they were at when we played the first time around. And they had a couple tough results up in the UP a couple weeks ago when we were up there, but then they came back and did a good job this weekend, beat Finley and tied Tiffin. So kept themselves out of a little bit of a mess. There's about 8 teams that are fighting for 5 spots to get in their GLIAC, so it's tight. They're a good team, very organized, play a different system than us, playing a little bit smaller field. So the game's going to get slower, just naturally, because the space is going to be it's not as great, and it's going to be tighter and a little more physical. But we're excited. We're going to rest a little bit this week, mixed in with some intense practices, and then hopefully be peaking on Saturday and get a little break before our GLIAC tournament next weekend.
Sounds good. Well, we wish you the best of luck in your only match of the season. And as we have a fan there, right, rooting for us as well.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, wish you the best of luck, and we'll talk again next week.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching the Dave Diianni Show here on the Grand Valley Sports Network.